Hey guys, Saltithan here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the best Miss Fortune substitutes when she's picked from you, banned from you, or the enemy team comp is just too tanky for you. As I mentioned in the previous guide, other ADCs like Caixa, Jin, or even Lucian can do much better against a tanky team comp rather than Miss Fortune. But anyways, let's get started. Before I begin, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, show the support. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos out when Season 9 comes, so stay tuned for that. So let's start out with the number one, the very basic one is Ashe. Your Ashe is just beginner champion you get once you start the game, and every ADC should know how to play Ashe anyways, so it's a very simple, matchup. If Miss Fortune is picked against you, Ashe is great at stopping her ultimate once she hits level 6. You also got some free poke range with her W, so you can stay away from her Q pokes a lot of the time. Ashe is also great against MF in a 1v1 because MF usually likes to take shorter trades, while Ashe can take extended ones when her Q is activated. A trick I like to do with Ashe is if I do get caught in a situation with an MF, I usually just ult her, W her, auto, get my Q up, and auto her to death, and then boom. Ashe easily counters MF once it's a 1v1 lane. So like around mid game, or if you're roaming, if you get caught with an Ashe usually destroys you, unless you're like one-shotting her with Dark Harvest. The second option you can go for if you're going to be playing MF, but enemy team picked it, enemy team banned it, well, a great substitute is Jin. Jin is by far the best substitute. I don't have any bias here, but Jin is by far the best. The reason why is because he counters you during the laning phase, and he's also an AD caster, making his abilities a lot similar to Miss Fortune. Now the reason why I say that Jin counters you is because every single time he has 4 shot, you really can't do anything about it. If you walk up, boom, 4 shots on you, it's gonna do a lot of damage if he keeps hitting 4th shot on you. So his trading power is a lot stronger than MF's because he can auto 4th shot Q you or even W you while you only have W auto Q auto reset. But your passive just absolutely denies you for extended trades because Miss Fortune shines in one-shotting people. Another thing is Jin has a longer ulti range because his current call is just extremely long range, while MF is only a certain distance. You can actually gap close on MF much easier, meaning that if a jungler is coming in, you can ulti her to slow her down and boom, secure the kill once she gets low. Or if you're finishing off a low Miss Fortune, boom, 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 4 shots, if you can hit them, is much more effective than MF. Another good substitute for Miss Fortune if you're feeling a little frisky is Caixa. Now Caixa, however, is somewhat of a caster ADC and also somewhat of a normal ADC. She does auto attack a lot because her passive requires her to do so and also do damage in lane, but her Q is also casted a lot of times, so you can consider that Caixa as an AD caster. But what makes Caixa similar to Miss Fortune is because you're spamming Q a lot in lane. Your Q is your main damage, your main max ability first. So what makes Caixa similar to Miss Fortune is what you can do is auto Q them, auto and get some good damage off, or even W them to proc your passive stacks and just absolutely blow up the enemy ADC or even do damage to the enemy support. Caixa, however, is a little countered by Miss Fortune in a lane because Miss Fortune's lane bully potential with her Q is definitely a lot more consistent and a lot stronger than Caixa's. However, late game or mid game, as I said, if you get into these ADC 1v1s, Caixa obviously destroys you. She gets her ultimate. Caixa can use her R to dodge Miss Fortune's ultimate, absolutely denying her all her damage. She can also go invisible with her E upgrade, and she can isolate her Q onto you, so you do not want to 1v1 a Caixa if you're going to be playing MF. Or if the MF tries to 1v1 you, you could probably win her in a duel easily. And our last substitute for Miss Fortune, this is going to be Tristana, another AD caster, and also relies heavily on her abilities in order to deal damage. So her E is just extremely good. Constantly auto attack them when you drop your E on them. It's basically going to be chunking them like below half HP in lane. banned. It's extremely good, and the reason why is because Tristana shines when she gets attack speed. More attack speed is the better, because her E is already good enough damage, but getting her Q and her autos out as quick as possible is what really makes Tristana a good ADC. And she can actually win MF lanes, if you didn't know, pretty easily. MF can also win Tristana lanes, but it's all a skill matchup in my opinion. If the Tristana is good enough to read where you Q poke them, she can actually just, get out of the Q range, or get out of the E range, get out of the ulti range of your W. It's like a really big counter to you. She can also interrupt your ultimate with her ultimate. And she can also dive on top of you, because Tristana is a great duelist when she's W, E, auto, and boom, blows you up. You can't do anything about it. You're MF. MF is made for one-shots and fat wombo combo ultimates, while other ADCs, like the standard ones I just talked about, are meant for like dueling. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's short little guide and video for some good substitutes for Miss Fortune in case she's banned, picked from you, or just the enemy team is a little too tanky. Be sure to drop a like and also subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.